So he has a player who has shown interest in the Houston Texans. He was very good 2 years ago, and what happened last season is that his quarterback retired. I think you guys know who I'm talking about. I think that the Houston Texans need to sign Eric Ebron. Cue the intro.
The city of the dream team, Hakeem, Turing, Beyonce, yeah, man. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hot spill.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calvia. And first off, guys, much love. Thank you for you guys for watching these videos. You know, I'm making one almost every day. We're going to keep it going. So let's get to the video. Eric Ebron needs to be on the Houston Texans. I'm going to just flat out say that. And here's why I think so. What is one thing the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers had? A very good tight end. George Kittle and Mr. Rock and Roll, Travis Kelce. And I think the Houston Texans are a tight end away from being a high potent offense. Now, Darren Fells was good, right? But I'm sorry, your defense is not planning to stop Darren Fells. At one point, Darren Fells had the most touchdowns by a tight end. And that's exactly what Eric Ebron could be, but times two, but on steroids. Eric Ebron is a tight end that could go vertical, that could run routes, that could win the 50-50 ball. I mean, we saw when he had that 100 catch against Lonnie in the back of the end zone. Eric Ebron is a type of tight end that comes to Houston and just absolutely changes this offense. And here's why I say that, because you guys have to think about it in this perspective. Will Fuller's probably going to go down again. And that's just me being straight up. That's just me being honest. Adding a weapon like Eric Ebron eases my mind because it's either going to be Hop or Ebron. And I love that, right? Because he's a big body tight end. He could block as well. And he is just, you know, he had 13 touchdowns 2 years ago with Andrew Luck. What happened? We all know Andrew Luck retired. And I'm sorry, I love Jacoby Brissett, but he's not Andrew Luck. And the Houston Texans with billobrien have shown that they do like throwing to the tight ends. Hey, remember CJ Fedorowicz? Remember how good he was? And then now Darren Fells literally was nobody last season. Well, he's been nobody his whole career. And then at one point led the league in touchdowns for a tight end. Eric Ebron could do that on this team, but do that so much more. I could see him repeating that 13 touchdown season with 800 to 900 plus yards. He's dynamic, man. The Lions didn't use him right, you know, and honestly, I don't think Matt Stafford is a quarterback. There should have been no reason why he only has one win. Hey, he had Megatron. Megatron was one of the best wide receivers of all time, and he couldn't get it done. He's changed head coaches. I don't think Matt Stafford is a quarterback. When he had a good quarterback, Andrew Luck, man, he was a force. I mean, you know, if you had him in fantasy football, the dude was getting 40 points a game. He was just exceptional on the Colts with a great quarterback, and he could be like that on here. He has Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is about to enter his prime, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know if you guys realize what a prime is, but he's about to be an MVP. He's about to show the world that he should have been the number one quarterback picked in the draft. He's going to put them on notice, and at what better for a quarterback to be in his prime than have a wide receiver like DeAndre Hopkins and an all-pro tight end like Eric Ebron. The only question is, will billobrien pull the trigger? Eric Ebron and Deshaun Watson have the same agent. Eric Ebron has a house in Houston. I tweeted at Eric Ebron, you're going to look good in a Texas uniform, and he liked it. So billobrien, William O'Brien, contact Eric Ebron and get him on the Houston Texans. And you're going to watch this Houston Texans offense just absolutely flourish. If you think I'm wrong, I want you to go back in the tape and see how he was on the Colts with Andrew Luck. You couldn't stop him. It was T.Y. Hilton or it was Eric Ebron. This is going to be Duke, DeAndre, Fuller, and Ebron. Your main pass catchers and steals. This offense could be dynamic with Eric Ebron. He is one of the people who I've loved. I've traded for him in Madden. He's on my Madden team right now. And, you know, we need somebody like that because the Chiefs have Kelce. The 49ers have Kittle. The Eagles had Ertz. The Patriots had Gronkowski. All four Super Bowl teams had great tight ends. And I'm not saying Eric Ebron is going to be a great tight end, but he has the potential to be. And you can get him on a very cheap and friendly deal. But let me know what you guys, right? If we get Eric Ebron, what do you think his production will be like on the field? And like, what are some pros and cons of Eric Ebron? And I want us to actually discuss this, right? Because we're a family. I want us to talk back and forth about this. So let me know in the comments. As always, if you're not new, guys, subscribe. Hey, I post almost every day. As always, guys, go Texans. You guys have a blessed day.